Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man, and I'm on a new map. Now, I've seen this around, but I hadn't downloaded it till the other day, and it's kind of cute. It's called Yogiland. I don't know if you guys remember Yogi the Bear. Yogi Bear, Yogi the Bear, and Ranger Smith, I think his name was. I can't remember. Stealing picnic baskets, and Boo Boo, you know, the little boy bear. Anyway, this is Yogiland, and we're going to take a look at it today. This is the main farm area. I'm going to do a quick run around, and then I want to start the farming here. First of all, we'll take a look at our fields. We have field number 9, field number 8, and field number 12. Now, when you start the game, you only have field number 8 and field number 12. So I'm going to go run and look at those two first, because those are the ones you get. Now, I bought field number 9 for a couple of reasons. One of them I'll show you in a second. So this is field number 12. It's ready to start plowing and seeding and that kind of stuff. So we're going to start on that. But let's go look at field number 8. And as you can see, this is a pretty good sized map, because these fields, although they're the smaller fields in the game, are still pretty good size. This is more or less a medium-sized field, and look how big it is, and it's ready to harvest. Field number 12 is actually one of the smaller fields in the game, and we just looked at it, and look how big it is for a very small field. That's how wide it is, and then you can see how long it is. It's a pretty good sized field for the smallest field in the game. So then the reason why I bought 9, if you look at 9, it's actually kind of part of our farm here, but it's got this great big grass area in it right here, this huge grass area, and then finally you'll get to the field 9, which has corn on it. And again, it's a pretty good sized field. It's a little bit smaller than a medium sized field. But the thing of it is, when you buy this property, you get the whole thing. You get field 9 and this great big grass area. Otherwise, you have no grass to work if you want to work grass. So anyway, that's what you get. I bought 9. It is kind of expensive, but I picked it up. And then purchased some equipment to start with. I don't have a lot of equipment. I have basically the starter stuff. I've got a harvester and the headers. I've got a truck. I've got a seeder. I've got my 2 fertilizers and spreaders, one for herbicide and one for fertilizer. I've got a plow and a cultivator. And right now that's about it. Well, I got a water truck. That's about all I've got in equipment. So let's start with the main farm. Here's your main silo area, which is pretty good size. And you've got, if you notice, there's 5 train tracks here. Now, this train track right here, you don't have any control over. It's a passenger train, and it just goes where it goes, okay? Then you've got these 2 tracks and these 2 tracks. Now, these 2 tracks, this one in particular, what it does, if we look at the map, and let's see here. Let me look at this map here, because I can use my pointer here. Okay, the train track that I'm standing on right here, it covers this whole lower southeast part of the map. So anything that you have in this area that you need to work is covered by this train system right here. Okay, now there are 2 tracks there, you notice, I'm standing on. One of the trains goes clockwise, the other one goes counterclockwise, but basically it's the same system. It's just there's 2 trains, one going each way. I'm really not sure what the point of that is, but there you go. Now, this quarter of the map up here, the northeast, it has no train system, but then there's no need for one, because all it is 2 huge fields. This whole quarter area is nothing but 2 great big fields. This side over here is where the other train system comes in. There are 2 tracks here, and again, one goes clockwise, one goes counterclockwise. But basically, the second train thing covers all this area right here in the north and southwest. So it's a bigger train system. Alrighty, so there you go. Now, let's take a look at what else we got. We've got our silo here. You've got plenty of room to put anything you want. It's a huge staging area, and it's all cement. Okay, first of all, we've got a seed making machine, and as you can see, there's already 100,000 seed units of seeds in it. So you can start there with that until you get the stuff that you need to make seeds, which is going to be some grain and some fertilizer. Now, over here, this is your fertilizer making machine, and again, to start with, it's got 100,000 in it, which is going to help you start this this map. This one takes liquid manure, digestate, or manure. So any of those will make the fertilizer. So you can use either slurry or manure, which we don't have yet, but we will get it. But again, you get 100,000 to start with, which gets you a head start. So once we have fertilizer being made, we can now bring it over here and put it and make some seeds. All right, this machine right here, let me get this truck out of the way. I brought the truck over to put water in. All right, so this machine makes liquid fertilizer. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your fertilizer in water and you'll get liquid fertilizer. So that's that. Now, I did put these things in that I always use to give me a little bit of a start in purchasing seeds and stuff. Here's your water right here if you need water. There is a machine over here for fuel and cleaning your machines. So you can bring that over here. We don't have a repair shop yet, and I didn't buy a repair truck. You've got a dog in a dog house over here. So you sit and play with the dog if you want to. You've got a little bit of a covered area for your equipment. I like these because look how big they are. And you can come and go on any side. You just got to drive through these poles. You got this over here. You do have a BGA on your farm. So here you've got your BGA. You can bring your junk and doodle-doo and put it here, and you get something over here. I don't know what it is. It might be digestate. You've got some more storage over here, and you've got a silage clamp. So there you go with that. All right, what else? If you go to the market, you'll notice that there is a Yogi equipment tab. Now, if you download the map, you download either the regular version or the English version. I downloaded, of course, the English version because I don't, read German or whatever language it's in. But so you download the English version if you want that one, or the other one if you want it. And then there's 2 pieces of equipment that you need to download separately. Okay, and I'll put a link of this in the description. So if you click on this, these are the 2 pieces of equipment that he's got for this map. The first one is a tanker, and this one hauls all of this stuff right here, including beer, evidently. This one does a lot more. And we'll get into some of this other stuff here. What's this cross here? What is this stuff? We'll get into that in a minute. Then the other thing you've got is you've got a mining that you can do on this, gold mining. So you've got a piece of equipment here that allows you to do the gold mining. And there's 2 different models here. So there you go. You get those 2 pieces of equipment, but you have to download them separately. All right? And then everything else is just the same old, same old. So, okay, so that's the main farm area. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to run around and show you where everything's at real quick. Main farm's right in the middle here. If we just go north most of the map is just fields, but everything is kind of clumped together, which is kind of good. This area right here is your animal farm. So, again, you've got some storage that you have access to by train if you want. And then we've got some cattle. I did buy a few cattle. I didn't buy a whole lot. Got your cattle. You've got your pigs. I did, again, bought a few of those. What I did was I bought 100,000 of each. So there's 100,000. I don't know how many that is. There's 100,000 there, which is going to be less because cows are more expensive. And I got 100,000 in sheep. And then I didn't buy any chickens yet. And I didn't buy any horses yet. So, because I didn't have any money for one thing. This is your forage making machine. This is your pig making machine. And this is your grass dryer. This is your silage silo. And so you've got all the machinery to fix up for your animals if you decide to feed your own animals. To start with, I'm going to just let the hired worker take care of my animals. And then once I get going with the farm, I may drop that off. I have mixed feelings about that. It takes a lot of work away from you, but it takes a lot of enjoyment too, because I actually kind of enjoy making silage and making forage and that kind of thing. But to start with, I just don't have the wherewithal, and a lot of the stuff that you need to make fertilizer and stuff like that takes manure. Well, if you're not feeding your animals, you're not getting manure. So I'm going to go ahead and let the mod, I have the mod that feeds the animals, I'm going to let it work. And then eventually I'll drop that mod and start doing my own work. So let's run down here. We're going to take a look at stuff because there's actually a lot of stuff to look at on the map. Running through the cornfield. Woohoo! Those were sunflower seeds. Never mind. I thought it looked like weird corn. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Everything is well marked. Okay, so you've got coleslaw factory, cabbage, red cabbage, and onions to make coleslaw. And one of the things I haven't shown you yet, coleslaw factory. If you don't like it, our pigs will do. I don't know what that means. Okay, here's something I didn't show you yet, so let's look at that. We're going to take a look at some of the crops, and I don't have all of the icons yet. I do have them, I just haven't put them in the mod yet. So we've got more icons to put in here. And if we go down here, you've got, of course, your normal crops here. But if we go a little bit further, you're going to see some new ones that we've got. And some of them, I'm not sure what they are, so we'll just kind of look at them. I think this is digestate, but I'm not sure. I've got pig food, lime, all of that stuff. Okay, so you've got some rye and spelt and all these extra things. You've got hops, tobacco. We've got onions and carrots. We've got the red cabbage and regular cabbage, and again, I haven't put my icons in for that yet. I'll do that eventually. I'm not quite sure what this is. We'll work that out. That might be poplars, and these leaves I don't know for sure either. I don't know what this is for sure unless it's gold dust. We've got bread. You can make bread. I'll show you that. We've got ketchup. You can make ketchup. This looks like yogurt, but I'm not sure. You can make pellets for fireplaces. So you can make out of your wood chips, you can make pellets for selling for firewood or fireplace fuel. This was interesting. I thought, what the hell is this? There's a factory to make baby food, and that's what this is. Basically, it's mashed potatoes. I'm not quite sure what this is. The saline. You got cigarettes you can make. Tomatoes. I'm not sure if that's coffee, but we'll work that out. I haven't looked real close. You can make beer, carrot juice, I think, or vegetable juice. This cross threw me a little bit. That's for holy water. Yeah, holy water. So let's just continue on, and we'll get into that. So if we go down to the church here, was there anything here? I can't remember. What building was this? Oh, this is just a mall of some kind. All right, cool. We're gonna go down to the church down here. I'm hoping I don't get some kind of a copyright on the sound. If I do, I'm gonna have to take it out. So when I get down here, I'm gonna stop talking so that if I have to take the sounds out, it won't mess my voice up. Okay, this is the church. Now something goes here, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. Now wait, there's more. Listen. Chanting. Now look at this. This is where you make your herbicide. You make herbicide from potatoes and holy water. Isn't that cute? What? Why? Why holy water with something that's poisonous? I don't get it, but it's kind of funny. So there's where you make your herbicide with holy water. Now, where do you get the holy water? I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. Are they considering water holy water or what? I mean, I don't know. I was thinking, what goes in here? I don't know what goes in here. Something does, but I'm not sure what it is. So again, we'll figure it out. So there's the church and stuff. I hope I don't get a copyright for that music and stuff. That would make me mad. I don't know if you guys remember. One time I made a video. I don't remember. I think it was 2015 or 2017, one of the two. And at noon in the game, the church bell would go off. I don't remember which map it was. I think it was Don Diego, but I can't remember. So I'm driving around and there's a church bell goes off. Well, when I put the video up on YouTube, they gave me a copyright strike because somebody said they owned the sound of a bell. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen with this. Over here, whoa, run over by a train. Over here we've got your dock and all that kind of stuff, and there's zombies walking around. So it's just a harbor, which is kind of cool. And then let's moving on here. We've got your cake shop. Okay, so here, that's what that was. I thought it was yogurt. It's a cake shop, and not yogurt. Flour, water, and sugar will make cakes. So obviously we're going to be able to make flour and sugar. So there's a cake machine there. Now, interestingly enough, though, there's no pallet system in this game yet in 2019. No pallet system. So cakes are just going to come flying out of there into the back of your truck, I guess. I don't know how else it would work, but there you go. This is kind of nice, little beach area here. I don't see any Jaws out there, but you never know. Moving on. Okay, here we have... What was that? Sounded like somebody drinking a beer. Okay, this is Yogi's best beer in town and the only one. So you got barley, water, and hops, and you'll make some beer. Cool. What else we got in here? Anything? Just harbor stuff. I haven't thoroughly looked at the map. I just did a quick run around, and so there may be some things that I missed. So we're just going to take a... As a matter of fact, the first time I came through, before I started recording, I didn't know where the brewery was because I didn't stop to look. So now we know. It's right here. Okay, what is this? This is... oh, remember we saw the sailing ship. Sail production, cotton. We can make sails for boats with cotton. Thank you. How many times have you heard me say, why in the hell should we do cotton? There's nothing we can do with it except for sell it. Now, it does give you a pretty good profit, though. Okay, sail the seven seas with Yogiland Premium Sails. Isn't that cool? And let's see what this is. I don't know what this is. But it might be part of something else. Alright, what do we got here? Soybean milk production. So soybeans, water, and diesel make milk. So the diesel, I'm guessing, is for running the equipment, maybe? Alright, soybean milk. Don't harass our lovely cows. Drink vegan milk from this day forward. Okay. Oh, jeez. Grain, this is your flour mill. You put grain in, you get flour out. So there's your flour mill. Here we've got your cigarette factory. You put tobacco in, you get cigarettes back out. Smoking is fun, Yogi says. Yogi Zigga. Okay, smoke Yogi Ziggas and help stabilizing the Yogiland pension insurance. Smoking is fun. That's hilarious. That's a storage unit here. Alright, so there's the tobacco. And again, I'm kind of going through this pretty quickly, so I may be missing something else. Let's see, it looks like we've got sugar factory here. And it looks like we can use the train to load this thing up. That'll be cool. Okay, so this is sugar canes or sugar beet. You get sugar and forage. So we get mixed rations from making sugar. That's cool. It's just a big storage unit here. Alright, so that's the sugar plant. Let's run southeast now. This incense down here kind of threw me off too. I didn't know what it meant. Okay, so here we have an incense factory. I guess what it is it's a pellet that you burn that gives you a nice smell. But it takes tobacco and hops. So what kind of smell is it? That's kind of funny. So yeah, you can make incense here from pellets, tobacco, and hops. Gives you something else to do with the hops and the tobacco, I guess. Okay, now over here we've got a machine that makes the wood chips to pellets. So it gives you something to do with the wood chips. And let's see, we've got, what is that, a store? Ledley. Oh, Ledley. Oh, Ledley. Alright, so here's something. What comes out of there? Maybe the pellets come out of there, because it doesn't seem to be... Yeah, that must be it. Pellets must come out here. Alright, over here we've got your mining stuff, which is going to be interesting to find out how that works. Because I don't know how that works, but we'll have to figure that out. Here's your... this is what you put your gold ore in here. And it shakes the snot out of it and puts it up there, and you get something else out of it, I guess. I don't know. But not quite sure how this works. But we'll figure it out. No signage on it, so you can't really tell. I think the mine's in there, but I'm not sure. So we'll figure that out sooner or later. Right. There's stuff up there. I don't know how to get up there. I didn't go up here before, so I don't know. Uh-oh, I'm stuck behind a tree. But it looks like there's stuff up here. Holy crap! Okay, I didn't come up here before, so... Okay, this is your shaker. You put ore in and you get gold ore out. Okay, what is this? Okay, see, that's the mine, I think. And stuff comes out here. I don't know how it works. I'll have to figure that out. Just haven't got a clue. Okay, so this thing here is your... You put gold ore and diesel and you get gold bars, I guess. Diesel goes in there. Gold comes out there. Alright, what's this? We got your lime factory. Oh, there's where we get our lime. We should have a lime storage though on the farm. I didn't see anything like that. Something comes out here. I don't know what it is. Probably the lime, maybe. You put the limestone in here, and the lime comes out there, maybe. I don't know what the hell this is. Some kind of a big thing. Alright, so how do you get in and out of here? That's the question. There's a road. Is that a road? Help, I'm drowning. Is this a road? Or what is this? It's like I was stuck in quicksand there. I guess this is a road. I didn't see this before. There it is. Oh, there is a road. Okay. Now, how this works, I don't know. How do you get your gold? I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. Right, let's move on. Got one little area left to look at, and then I want to get started on some farming if I have any time left. Whoa! Oh, look at this! Poplar. Here's where we get our pellets. Interestingly enough, that doesn't look like a field. So, I wonder if we're going to have to buy that to be able to use it. Because 19 works different, you guys know that, than 17. You have to buy everything to be able to use it. Oh, this is, what is this? This is your bakery. Okay, so bakery, flour, water, and sunflowers, and makes bread. So, got a bakery here. Best bread in all of Yogiland. Alright, and then it must come out here. What else we got? Okay, it's just one big factory, I guess. There is another drop point here. So, you figure that out. Because it looked like this was the one for that. So what is this over here? There's no signage. We'll figure it out. It looks like this is another... What is this? Oh, your lumber. Okay, here's your lumber yard. Alright. And I don't see anything special here. It's just a lumber yard. Cool, cool. Oh, this is your spinning mill. Maybe this is where you sell your wool. I think this is the spinnery. There's a well. Yeah, there's a well. This is funny. I did see this. I had to go look at it. There's Yogi's well. What the hell is it? I don't know. It's just a well. I don't know what it does. If it does anything at all. All righty. That's pretty much the enchilada. So here's our field number 9 here. We're going to let it grow, but it needs... it's still growing. So let's get some fertilizer on it. It doesn't have any fertilizer on it. So it looks like a fun and interesting map. At least it did to me. And even just because it's named Yogi made me laugh. Yogi. Oh, Yogi. Do I need to make a course play route? What's it like on the other end? There's plenty of room for this machine to turn around on the edges. But what's it like on this side? Plenty of room. Alright. So we can just hire a worker and let this guy go to town. Okay. Here we go. Get my controller turned on. Darn thing turned itself off. Battery saving thing, I guess. Alright, here he goes. He's going to fertilize. And then we're going to do... we're going to plow. first, though, we need to fertilize first, so I got to wait for that fertilizer. Okay, in the meantime, let's not do that. Let's grab our... I got an extra tractor I bought, and I don't know why. Not that I probably won't use it sooner or later, but I don't know why I bought it. So, we're going to grab our whatcha-dinger here, our combine, and let's go to that wheat field. We'll start working it. I'm hoping I can drive over the tracks without too much trouble. I think you're supposed to be able to drive across here without any trouble. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. Okay, so does it matter where I start? I think I'll start over on the other end. Unfold everything here. There's our shop there. Oh, there's some stuff here I didn't see. What is this? We'll take a look. Let me get this thing started here, though. I think I'm going to do a course play route. This is field number 8. We're going to do a harvest and course generation. Field 8. And I'm going to have to do this. I need to look at this mod because there's 2 headers. One is for corn, one is for grain. The one for corn and sunflower seeds and other, that corn header, it will let you automatically pop 36 meters in here. This one doesn't. It says it's 12 meters. And then you have to put it in for 36 meters to show it fully spread. The corn header doesn't. You can do that. It starts at 12 meters, but this one over here says 36 meters. If you click on it, it pops it in there. So basically, they're the same mod, but he's done something to the corn header that works that he didn't do in the grain header. And I haven't had time to go through that mod and check it out to find out what the differences are. There's got to be one, though. Because doing this is a pain in the butt. Alrighty then. Let's do... A headland should be good enough. We're going to do clockwise. Right, we're going to do clockwise. And generate the course. Field 08. Harvest 36 meters. Alright, we do have windrow. Let's drive the course. Okay, now let's run over and see what this is. Uncle Yogi's restaurant. A German shop buying everything nobody else wants. I think this might be, you guys know my Sale Point 150. This might be one of those that just buys everything. That's funny. That's just, whoever did this got a sense of humor, I'll tell you that. Okay, we got Patterson Stockyards. This is the main business building, I think, and this must be where you drop off your animals. Okay, cool. So we should be able to sell animals here. All right, that's good to know that that's where that's at. And I think that's about it, because we already looked at this stuff. I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, this is a coleslaw place. Right. Okay, look at all the grass that's around here. If you need grass, this is a place to go, I'll tell you what. Now, I didn't buy a grass thing or a quicker picker-upper, which I do need to do. So, what was that? Did I look at this? I didn't look at this. Okay, there's the carrot juice. You put carrots and you get juice and chaff out of it. And there's the baby food. You put potatoes and water and milk and you get mashed potatoes for babies. Isn't that cute? Ketchup Factory. Okay, so gluten-free, no triglycerides, no taste. Which is true. Tomatoes and onions and sugar, and you make ketchup. Sweet. I think that's the potato, or the, I think that's the sugar factory right there. So we just didn't come all the way down the line. Baby food. Isn't that funny? Yeah, that's the sugar place. So there's lots of production on here. Production's coming along, slow but sure. We're getting a few things. It'd be interesting to find out how everything works, because sometimes it doesn't. Oh, you know what we didn't see? We didn't see the tomato farm. There's a tomato farm. Where was it? Uh-oh. Thing needs... there it is, right there. Okay, here's your tomato farm right here. It just takes water and liquid manure or manure, and you get tomatoes. So there's your tomato farm right there. We just, for some reason, I missed it. All right, let's get back. Get my truck. My controller turned itself off again. Come on, any day. Maybe the battery's going out. Never know. Equipment is a wonderful thing when it works. All right, let's get the truck and unload that thing so it'll go back to work. And I got to figure out which way I'm coming into my farm. I think I'm going to come in this way. I think. When it comes to the silo, I like to come in the same way every time. Okay, so it is the battery went out. It wasn't conserving energy. It was completely dead. I had to put a new battery in a controller. Oh, there's a train coming. Move it. That was close. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't close. Seemed like it was close. Okay, so we're going to go about halfway down the field here. Alright, right about here is fine. Let's start our course. We're going to do a combine course. Start course recording. The roads are pretty good size. There's not a ton of trees to get in your way. There's no hedges. There's no walls. That's kind of nice. You can just drive anywhere you want. You can run over zombies if you choose to. So, I'm kind of excited. The stuff on this farm seems pretty fun. Alright, so again, I think I'm going to come in the other way, so I'm going to go down this way. And I also like that the trains come to the farm, so we can move stuff with the train system, I'm assuming. Got an ugly little farmhouse, though. Gives the dog someplace to live, I guess. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. Uh-oh. How in the hell is this going to work? This must be the way to get the stuff out of the thing from the train. I hope this works okay. I know in 17 I hated those kind of silos because the trucks would always get stuck in them if you weren't careful. Especially if it's a truck that has a lift on it, which this one does. The trucks that have the conveyor belt in the bed of them that push the grain out, they work pretty good. Or the grain trucks that have the dump in the bottom, they work pretty good. These things that lift up, that's where you have a problem inside a building. Now, some people fix that. Some of the mod authors just put no collision on the roof of the building, so that helps out. Okay, so Field 08, grain to silo, and drive the course. And we'll see if he does what he's supposed to do. In the meantime, let's go check on this guy. Oh, he's almost done. So then we can move him over to the other field, 12 I think it is. Put a little fertilizer on that and then plow the fertilizer in. And then we're going to seed and fertilize it again. And we should be ready to go. I got to decide what to do, though. I'm thinking of doing the basics, obviously. We've got wheat that we're going to have. That gives us some grain. We've got corn. That's going to give us, the protein and stuff. But we need... I need potatoes and sugar beets. So you know what? 12 we might do on 12. I might split it in half and do one side potatoes and one side sugar beets, just to get a start on those two crops. You have to think about that one. All right, jumping around. Let's get this equipment put away while I'm waiting for that guy to finish. Herbicide guy's ready. I need to buy a grass cutter and a quicker picker-upper for sure, if not two. Need one for grass and... Well, I don't really need two. I could share. But what's the fun in sharing, though? That's not very fun. I don't know if this guy will go through those. Let's see if I get stuck here. Yep, sure do. So this guy's... We're going to have a hard time storing this filler. We can make him go this way, but he's going to be first in, last out, something like that. Alright. I don't know what to do with that tractor. I don't think this one's going to fit through there either. Okay, let's check and see. That guy, that fertilizer guy still had another run down the other way, didn't he? Water truck can stay there. He's not really in the way. That seeder's kind of in... Oh, shoot. Alright, we gotta fix this. This guy needs to go out. Let's put him... Is this the truck? Yeah, this is the truck. Was it 10 meters or 11? I can't remember. Let's see. Let's back him up far enough here. Alright, let's see where he goes this time. I can't remember if I took it all the way out to 12 or not. So it looks like 11's going to work. Cool beans. Okay, so that's going to work. And this guy's done. So we need to get started on that other field, but that's going to be a story for another day because I'm out of time. I hope you had fun, and if you like this map, like I say, I'll put a link in the description as to how to download it, where to get it. It looks like a lot of fun to me. I think I'm gonna have fun playing it. And but I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the farm in the next episode. Until then, happy farming.